My name is John. My name is John Oguntuase. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a film director, film producer, and then a film actor. And I'm an author, and then a media person, generally a media consultant, and then a digital strategist too. Wow. Basically, I am married to Anoluapo. That's my wife. I'm blessed with Ireolua and Iniolua, 2 boys. My branches and all of that, I gotta say it's just God's grace, number 1. And number 2 is part of being a Gen Z, a millennial. You cannot be caught on fresh. You cannot be caught in an angle. You have to be out of the box. So as much as you can do, you do them. But of course, you have to also be major in a few. You can't be major in every other thing. But of course, aside Ozu, major Ozu, and then try to diversify and all of that. So basically, of course, I'm into fashion industry. Like we make clothes, we make t-shirts, branded t-shirts. I call it. One of the brand is Inspire Web. It's on Instagram. So, apart from this clothing, whatever, even the clothes reflect the film because it's the inspirational clothes I make. So it's everything connects. You need PR for movies. If you are writing, you are directing, you are producing, you are acting, it's in the same line. So most of the time, if you find your shane in the same environment, it makes the job easy for you. So that's that. That is why. But God is helping us. It's not easy, but I try to major in film directing and producing. That's my core. Yeah.
You were telling us about your first experience as a film producer. So can you take
So I remember that research was directed by somebody else and myself. But when I picked up to do my first directing, I play major and I'm directing, so it was a major challenge for me. And as a learner, it's something that other people should learn too. That if you are making, if you want to choose a part, at least first you want to direct, you want to act. So at that time, I didn't know a lot, but I just want to challenge myself. I remember when I finished making that movie, and I took it to about 4 editors. They rejected it. They said it's not editable. It's not worth it. They cannot work with the movie and all of that. So, and then I took it to somebody as well. I can't forget him. Work with Wale Denuga Production. He collected it, and he spent like several weeks, if not months. And by the time he finished it, don't bring your movie to me again, because it was no continuity. Sound was bad. Picture quality was bad. Camera work. The cameraman too was amateur like me, so it was bad. It was very terrible. I remember that time when we finished. It was the first time I was doing ADR. I didn't know I was even doing ADR because the sound was bad. I had to go and record another song for another person put on top of it. And then we thank God it came out, at least it was fair. And from there, we started making more short films, The Silhouette, Road to More, and Among, Wait, Slow, so many other short films were just coming back and back. And then by grace of God, I just had that momentum. We keep making more and more and more and more. And then God help us to become looking like, oh, now you can direct a movie. And then I think for me, I started with The Ladder, and then Crack of Dawn, and then for a lot of other people that I've also directed for. And in recent time, the stuff picked up because I've never received from that time. I'm talking about 10, 15 years. I've never we just keep coming. We keep getting better on the job, and so and up to, of course, the last 3 years, but Mr. Chandejumobi's movie, Mary's Option, The Map, and so many other, and then Bros came on board, and then ENOCH, the biopic of Daddy. Daddy. Adeboye, and then so many other ones, Arena, Reset, and then Pre. Pre is not out yet, but it's something that God has also helped us to make. And of course, I co-directed ENOCH with Damilola, Mike-Bamiloye, and then co-directed 30 Pieces with Damilola, Mike-Bamiloye too. And then Bros was from us, Second Touch Production. And Project Steve, I can't remember all of them, sorry, but of course these are the few ones that I can remember the names and I mentioned, Arena and all of that. And it has been a great journey. It's not easy because over here we don't have any sponsor. Nobody say, there's one bank or there's one company, or even the money from what's it called? bank of industry. You don't even get, you won't get to us. We have to belong to one, this one, belong to that one, that one. And then, because, and then our idea and ideologies are not the same. Those ones, of course, I appreciate what they do. They are also changing lives and making the community better, and then exporting our culture and all that, our values. But sometimes you see some movies and like, even as a chemist, we feel like I want to go and do something, and not because of the portrayal of excessive word by ritual or excessive pornography or so. So I'm not. So the idea is for us to stand for the cleanliness and godliness of the entertainment industry. So because we do not align, some of them, their objective is I want to be popular. Oh, I want to build my mansion in Lekki or in Banana Island, or I want people to know me. But for us, those ones are subset. We're not against that. That is coming. Yes, it's already coming. But the primary objective is let's change lives. Let's make this world a better place.
How do you feel when that movie came together? Can you just take us through you co-directing with Damilola, Mike-Bamiloye to shoot the movie ENOCH, the biopic of Pastor Adeboye?
So it was a long process. Now I'm sure people say, you blow. For me, that is not even the thing, because if it's to blow, if that is objective, then because we're talking about Daddy Gio. He's like, I don't know. But if I call him, you guys will quote me, because I wanted to call him assistant of Jesus. The man is blessed and graced. Forget about anything. He's humble. He's not like speak out to prophesy. No. He's a man that's like a replica of Jesus. Be humble, be a giver, be selfless. Look at the level he has reached. Even in social, as at last week, they was giving him an award somewhere in America or so. We go to for something, the most influential person in the world. So many. During COVID, it might not blow it. They give a lot of stuff out to the entire world, not even Nigeria alone. And so but some people say, they're not doing enough. But that's not where I'm here today. So, for me to be, by no means, say I will be directing a movie of this man, I'm not qualified. Who I be? Who born me? Hey, Jesus. So for me, that is the height. There's a grace, there's an oil that I don't say God pour it on me. And he prayed for us. I met him physically 3 times because of making this movie. And then I started I read that today. So it wasn't for me to tap anything for the next level. It wasn't for money or anything. No, not for fame. So I count it as a great and rare privilege to be part of that. And for me, I'm still alive. I'm still young. So many great things will still come. But among the great things that will happen in my life, one has happened. And I can never take it for granted. So that peak for me, that was it for me. You don't understand. So that was it for me. So it was something big, and I cannot overemphasize, not for anything, but for that privilege to be part of it.